Lyndale Orchard has been steadily developed over the last 6 years to create a beautiful, multi-use green space which the local community can enjoy. Work began on the site in 2015. Up until this point, the orchard was a regular victim of fly tipping and illegal waste dumping.
When my girls were little, they used to try and play out there, but there was broken glass, there was everything. It was just a waste.
At this time, 3 original phases were defined: clean it up, lift it up, and keep it up. The clean it up phase would involve removing waste, cleaning the area, and starting to look ahead at what might be possible with the site. It was during this period that the project Fruit Roots began. Fruit Roots sought to identify previously neglected areas of land in local communities and help to transform them into community orchards, providing opportunities for fruit picking and green spaces for local people to enjoy. Lyndale Orchard was selected, and with the help from local volunteers, funders and corporations as part of their corporate social responsibility commitments, the start of the Clean It Up period was a success. In 2017, the organisation Artisans was formed to provide people with real-world experience and income-generating skills, create opportunities for people to participate in community activities, educate on how autistic people and their carers are affected by issues, work with community organisations, schools and others, decrease social isolation, support Lyndale Orchard to become a flexible space that people can enjoy in a way that suits them. With key goals defined, Artisans took control of Lyndale Orchard and continued to clean it up, carrying the project towards its second phase, lift it up. That is, to help landscape it, plant it, and turn it into a beautiful place where people can enjoy spending time. At the end of 2021, the CVF RFenewal Grant Fund was identified to help realise these goals. An application was made to help the orchard realise its potential as a multi-use community space, which could contribute towards improving people's mental and physical well-being, as well as foster positive connections between organisations. Garden spaces would be developed, with opportunities for volunteers and groups to maintain their own garden, host mindfulness and education sessions, and provide a pleasant area for visitors to enjoy. This would include beautiful new paths, a dedicated bee apiary, and more.
So we've ventured into beekeeping, which I'm a novice, but I'm learning as I go. And I thoroughly love it.
Growing spaces would operate as a community garden centre, creating opportunities to grow food and flowers, which could later be sold, helping to sustainably raise future funds for the orchard and its users. They would also provide a structured space for volunteers and people with special needs to learn new skills.
They could come on a regular basis and see the benefits of growing their own plants, flowers, vegetables. That is beneficial as well. There's nothing better than that.
Pods would provide a number of multi-use spaces protected from the weather for educational activities and more. The pop-up cafe could be used by community groups to deliver customer service experiences. Businesses could hire it to operate the cafe as part of their CSR and be active in the community. It would also provide a destination for those enjoying the nearby Wirral Nature Trail and other visitors taking part in activities. Notably, the area is underserved in terms of a cafe, with no such facility currently existing nearby for cyclists and others on this trail.
It's definitely somewhere where people can come and sit and they can have a cup of tea and a bite to eat,
Finally, this pop-up area would also be suitable for use as an outdoor media production area, perfect for YouTube videos and more. This would allow the orchard to become a venue for creating media around nature, food and healthy eating. Nothing like this currently exists in Wirral. The development and realisation of these ideas would allow Artisans to complete the Lift It Up phase, moving closer to securing the future of Lyndale Orchard and helping propel it towards its sustainability, education and health goals. Naturally, the project faced challenges along the way, notably in terms of quotes from contractors. With rising costs of labour and materials, a previous quote of £6,000 to complete work on converting the shipping container rose to £26,000. There was also an increase in landscaping costs to create paths around the space. A crowdfunding campaign was created to help support these additional costs, but was ultimately not able to match them. The team instead sought to rearrange plans for the container, changing the location of the serving area so that the outcomes of the fund could still be achieved on time and on budget. In line with the original plan, a kitchen and YouTube studio area was built. This was later deemed too small to be a commercial kitchen space, therefore the team adjusted original plans for the caravan to change it from a site office to a mobile kitchen. This would increase the usability of the kitchen and open up even more opportunities for community groups to benefit, as it would now be able to move. This will be available to rent to charities and organisations to run outdoor cafes or even as part of school activities. The shipping container would instead become the office. The caravan was stripped down to its chassis and sent to Widnes to be worked on. This solution still provided plenty of challenges, especially in terms of haulage and moving it in and out of the orchard with such a tight opening. Activities at the orchard continued throughout this period and across the entire year. Tree surgeons assisted with work as part of their CSR commitments. Local schools picked apples and used them as part of their cookery classes. And after a community donation of apples, local people even sent over pictures of what they'd cooked.
We were saying about having yoga out there, of an evening, watching the sunset, any outdoor, classes really it would be suitable for.
There is a real community brewing at Lyndale Orchard, with people from all sectors and types of organisations joining in with the activities. There is currently interest from men's sheds groups to use the space, as well as other groups. Despite some setbacks, rising costs and delays, a huge amount has been achieved and has propelled the orchard closer to Phase 3, Keep It Up. The goal of the Keep It Up phase is to maintain the orchard and make it sustainable for long-term use. There are still some facility-related hurdles to help the orchard become fully functional, including the completion of work on the greenhouses, plus the creation of on-site toilets and direct access to power. The CVF RFenewal Grant Fund has been instrumental in helping propel the project forward, helping kickstart work after a long period of uncertainty due to COVID. In particular, the fund has helped to foster positive relationships between organisations to help realise some logistically difficult developments. In the future, the local community, including socially isolated and vulnerable people that Artisans has been created to support, will benefit.
And you do feel like you're just in a little haven away from everything, even though the hustle and bustle is all around, it is a little peaceful haven.
We're extremely grateful and look forward to what the future has in store.